What is the function of the clutch pedal in a manual vehicle? A. To increase speed. B. To disengage the engine for gear changes. C. To apply the brakes. Answer: B. To disengage the engine for gear changes. The clutch pedal is used to disconnect the engine from the wheels, allowing you to change gears smoothly. Which control is used to steer the vehicle in a particular direction? A. Accelerator pedal. B. Gear lever. C. Steering wheel. Answer: C. Steering wheel. The steering wheel allows the driver to control the direction of the vehicle. What should you do before changing direction or turning? A. Indicate your intention using indicators. B. Increase speed. C. Turn the steering wheel sharply. Answer: A. Indicate your intention using indicators. It is important to signal your intention to other road users to ensure safety. What is the minimum following distance recommended under normal driving conditions? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. Answer: B. 2 seconds. A 2-second following distance allows enough time to react to sudden stops. When are you allowed to overtake on the left? A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. B. When there is a double solid line. C. When you are on a single-lane road. Answer: A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. You can overtake on the left if the vehicle ahead is turning right and it is safe to do so. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration (BAC) limit for non-professional drivers? A. 0.05 grams per 100 milliliters of blood. B. 0.08 grams per 100 milliliters of blood. C. 0.02 grams per 100 milliliters of blood. Answer: A. 0.05 grams per 100 milliliters of blood. The legal limit for non-professional drivers is 0.05 grams per 100 milliliters of blood. What should you do if your vehicle rolls back during the yard test? A. Continue the test as if nothing happened. B. Apply the parking brake immediately. C. You will fail and the test will be discontinued. Answer: C. You will fail and the test will be discontinued. Rolling back during the yard test results in an immediate failure. How many attempts are allowed for each yard test maneuver? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. Answer: A. 1. Only one attempt is allowed for each maneuver during the yard test. What should you do before starting the engine during the road test? A. Check all the mirrors for maximum rear-view vision. B. Adjust the radio volume. C. Ensure the parking brake is released. Answer: A. Check all the mirrors for maximum rear-view vision. Proper mirror adjustment ensures you have a clear view of the road. What is the correct procedure for an emergency stop? A. Turn off the engine. B. Apply the brakes firmly without locking the wheels. C. Honk the horn repeatedly. Answer: B. Apply the brakes firmly without locking the wheels. Applying the brakes firmly without locking the wheels helps to stop the vehicle safely. What should you do if you are involved in an accident? A. Drive away quickly. B. Stop the vehicle immediately. C. Call your insurance company first. Answer: B. Stop the vehicle immediately. It is essential to stop immediately to assess the situation and provide necessary assistance. When is it illegal to use a hand signal? A. On a freeway. B. In a residential area. C. During daytime. Answer: A. On a freeway. Hand signals are not allowed on freeways due to high speeds and the need for clear, visible signals. What is the correct position for your hands on the steering wheel? A. 10 to 2 or quarter to 3. B. 12 o'clock. C. 5 to 7. Answer: A. 10 to 2 or quarter to 3. This position provides optimal control and balance while steering. What must you do if you encounter a pedestrian crossing the road? A. Honk your horn to alert them. B. Yield the right of way. C. Speed up to pass before they cross. Answer: B. Yield the right of way. Pedestrians always have the right of way at designated crossings. How should you position your vehicle when turning left? A. Keep as close as possible to the left side of the road. B. Move to the center of the road. C. Stay in the right lane. Answer: A. Keep as close as possible to the left side of the road. Keeping to the left ensures a safe and efficient turn. What must you do when approaching a railway level crossing? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Stop, look, and listen for trains. C. Ignore any signals. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen for trains. Safety at railway crossings is paramount. Always stop and check for oncoming trains. Under what conditions should you increase your following distance? A. In dry, clear weather. B. When driving at night or in adverse conditions. C. When the road is empty. Answer: B. When driving at night or in adverse conditions. Increased following distance provides more time to react in poor visibility or slippery conditions. What is the speed limit in a residential area unless otherwise posted? A. 60 km per hour. B. 80 km per hour. C. 100 km per hour. Answer: A. 60 km per hour. The default speed limit in residential areas is 60 km per hour to ensure the safety of residents and pedestrians. What should you do if you see an emergency vehicle approaching with flashing lights? A. Speed up to get out of the way. B. Pull over to the left and stop. C. Continue driving as normal. Answer: B. Pull over to the left and stop. Yielding to emergency vehicles allows them to pass quickly and respond to emergencies. What is the penalty for driving with a blood alcohol concentration above the legal limit? A. A warning. B. Fine and possible imprisonment. C. Immediate suspension of the driver's license. Answer: B. Fine and possible imprisonment. Driving under the influence is a serious offense and carries heavy penalties to ensure road safety. What is the correct sequence of actions when starting a diesel vehicle? A. Turn the ignition key to the on position, wait for the preheater light to go off, then start the engine. B. Turn the ignition key to the on position, start the engine immediately. C. Turn the ignition key to the on position, depress the accelerator, and start the engine. Answer: A. Turn the ignition key to the on position, wait for the preheater light to go off, then start the engine. Diesel engines require the preheater to warm up before starting. How should you use the clutch when coming to a stop to prevent stalling? A. Depress the clutch just before stopping while applying the brake. B. Depress the clutch fully throughout the stopping process. C. Depress the clutch after coming to a complete stop. Answer: A. Depress the clutch just before stopping while applying the brake. This prevents the engine from stalling while ensuring you have control over the vehicle. When driving on a freeway, when are you allowed to use the shoulder of the road? A. Only in an emergency or when instructed by a traffic officer. B. When you want to overtake slower traffic. C. When you need to take a short break. Answer: A. Only in an emergency or when instructed by a traffic officer. The shoulder is reserved for emergencies to ensure safety on the freeway. What is the maximum legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, for professional drivers? A. 0.05 grams per 100 milliliters. B. 0.02 grams per 100 milliliters. C. 0.08 grams per 100 milliliters. Answer: B. 0.02 grams per 100 milliliters. The lower limit for professional drivers is to enhance safety standards. During the yard test, what will happen if you touch a boundary line while performing a maneuver? A. You will receive a minor penalty but can continue the test. B. You will fail the maneuver and the test will be discontinued. C. You can retry the maneuver. Answer: B. You will fail the maneuver and the test will be discontinued. Touching a boundary line during the yard test is a critical error leading to immediate failure. What should you do if your vehicle rolls back during an incline start in the yard test? A. Continue the test as if nothing happened. B. Apply the handbrake and attempt the maneuver again. C. You will fail the test immediately. Answer: C. You will fail the test immediately. Rolling back during an incline start is a critical error and results in immediate test failure. During the road test, what is the penalty for not checking your mirrors every 5 to 8 seconds? A. 2 penalty points. B. 5 penalty points. C. 8 penalty points. Answer: B. 5 penalty points. Regular mirror checks are crucial for situational awareness and safety. If you exceed the maximum allowed penalty points during the road test, what is the consequence? A. You will receive a warning. B. You will need to retake the test. C. You will fail the test immediately. Answer: C. You will fail the test immediately. Exceeding the penalty points limit indicates unsafe driving practices. What is the legal requirement for the tread depth of a vehicle's tires? A. Minimum of 1 mm across the tire's entire width and circumference. B. Minimum of 2 mm across the tire's entire width and circumference. C. Minimum of 1.5 mm across the tire's entire width and circumference. Answer: A. Minimum of 1 mm across the tire's entire width and circumference. Adequate tread depth is essential for maintaining grip and safety. What is the correct procedure if you are involved in an accident on a public road? A. Move your vehicle to the side and continue driving. B. Stop immediately and exchange details with the other driver. C. Call your insurance company first. Answer: B. Stop immediately and exchange details with the other driver. It's important to stop, check for injuries, and exchange details for insurance and legal purposes. What should you do if an emergency vehicle is approaching from behind with flashing lights and sirens? A. Speed up to create more space. B. Pull over to the left and stop. C. Continue driving as normal. Answer: B. Pull over to the left and stop. Yielding to emergency vehicles allows them to pass quickly and safely. What is the recommended following distance when driving on a wet road? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 4 seconds. Answer: C. 4 seconds. Increased following distance is necessary on wet roads to prevent collisions. When changing lanes, what is the correct sequence of actions? A. Signal, check mirrors, and change lanes. B. Check mirrors, signal, check blind spot, and change lanes. C. Check blind spot, signal, and change lanes. Answer: B. Check mirrors, signal, check blind spot, and change lanes. This sequence ensures you have a clear view and signal your intentions to other drivers. What is the penalty for changing lanes without signaling during the road test? A. 2 penalty points. B. 5 penalty points. C. 3 penalty points. Answer: B. 5 penalty points. Signaling is crucial for informing other road users of your intentions. When is it prohibited to overtake another vehicle? A. When approaching a pedestrian crossing. B. When driving on a single-lane road. C. When the vehicle ahead is moving slowly. Answer: A. When approaching a pedestrian crossing. Overtaking near pedestrian crossings can be dangerous and is prohibited. What should you do if you are being overtaken by another vehicle? A. Increase your speed to prevent overtaking. B. Move to the left to allow the vehicle to pass. C. Maintain your speed and position. Answer: B. Move to the left to allow the vehicle to pass. Allowing vehicles to overtake safely prevents accidents and maintains traffic flow. What is the first action to take if your brakes fail while driving? A. Shift to a lower gear and use the parking brake. B. Turn off the engine immediately. C. Accelerate to gain control. Answer: A. Shift to a lower gear and use the parking brake. Lowering the gear and using the parking brake helps slow the vehicle safely. How should you handle a skid on a slippery road? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer into the skid. C. Apply the brakes firmly. Answer: B. Steer into the skid. Steering into the skid helps you regain control of the vehicle. What is the correct procedure for parallel parking on the right side of the road? A. Signal right, position your vehicle next to the space, and reverse into the space. B. Signal left, position your vehicle next to the space, and reverse into the space. C. Signal right, position your vehicle ahead of the space, and reverse into the space. Answer: C. Signal right, position your vehicle ahead of the space, and reverse into the space. Proper positioning and signaling ensure you park safely and accurately. What is the maximum distance you may park from a pedestrian crossing? A. 5 meters. B. 9 meters. C. 10 meters. Answer: B. 9 meters. Parking too close to a pedestrian crossing obstructs visibility and is illegal.